guys. So it's the middle of the night. I was asleep for some time, and I don't know why, but I don't really get, especially not these kind of nightmares. And I haven't really had a nightmare in a while, but I'm trying not to cry. But I woke up crying because in this nightmare it was literally everything that I care about and each individual person. It was a nightmare with each individual person. I don't even know what to say. I don't want to talk about that, like what situations were. It was like just so like unbelievable. If something can be a disaster, every single one of these situations were a disaster. Wow. Just I don't know right now. It's crazy. I feel best whenever I talk about it. It's like right now, that's what I'm doing. And it's hard for me to go back to sleep until I can feel rest is reassured. I'm happy everything is okay with the things I love the most. But like, I did not like that nightmare at all. I don't know which part I hated the most and thought was the worst. And they all seemed to happen all at once. It went from like one person to my cell phone getting stolen on top of everything with that one person. And then it was just like a nightmare and a nightmare and a nightmare. Because then it trickled to the next person, me being picked up by my mom and my cat, and me not understanding what all exactly happened with the first person, and then me explaining to that person and their family I have autism, and them mocking me because of that. And that hurt. It's just my biggest fears, I guess. Reality is totally not how any of that stuff was in that nightmare. Thank God. But it's hard for me to I'm not going to tell that person about that because that's kind of wild. I'm just going to tell them how grateful I am for them. That's what I will tell them. Maybe at another point in time I could tell them about that, but it's not really an insecurity. It's just a fear. And now I'm feeling fearful because I had that in a dream thing, a nightmare. So I'm pretending it didn't happen. It's not really a fear of mine. Everything went fine with that person's family. Just, jeez. I just don't want to lose any of the people that I lost in that nightmare. So, it was crazy. I hope I don't regret doing this video. I just had to kind of get it off my chest so I could freaking get back to sleep. I have to be up in a few hours, so kind of feel better. I talked about it, but still kind of crying. Because I'm gonna hug my kitty after this, because my kitty was another thing. I was right after the first person, but my kitty was the second person. He's a person to me. I'm gonna go hug my cat, and grateful that I have him. Hey, maybe I needed to have this nightmare to be reminded and to not take things for granted. I mean, I really don't take any of what surrounds me granted. I'm just trying to make sense of it so I can realize what happened and try to not let that happen again, because that was awful. So just gonna keep breathing and meditate and get back to bed.